ladies and gentlemen, we have now entered the end game. What's up, guys? Hello, Pencil here, and here we're going to do a breakdown / live reaction interview to chapter 277 of Blue Loco, which is known as Genius and Prodigy. And I'm excited. You know why? Because the vision is almost here. I can smell it, Hisagi Yoichi. Awaken! Again? For like the what, the 8th time? But awaken, my friend! I can see the vision. The game is almost over. Like, really, the question is, will the Masters be on the pitch by the time the game ends? That's really the question. 3 minutes. How long we gonna stretch these 3 minutes out? I'm intrigued. But let's not waste any more time and let's hop right into it. Editing me. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. What's up, guys? That guy with a pencil here. Fun fact, I do mean to have it on me and keep it on me at all times. But ain't another fun fact. Ego. I feel like it's been a minute, my boy. But no, the actual fun fact. A friend of mine knows I read Blue Lock. And they watched season 1 of the anime. And you know who their favorite character is? Ikaguri. And I was talking to them how much I despise that character. And they're like, I bet he's going to be goated one day. And you're not going to like that. And since everyone's theories are only coming true based on the way that he came in as the super... I hate him! But let's not waste any more time. Let's actually hop right into chapter 277, Genius and Prodigy. Ego? What voice did I give Ego? Man, it's been like 15 years since this man showed up. I know it's been like maybe 6 months. But still. Rin Itoshi has lit a fire in the final match. Yeah. I'd say so. Ultimately, a lot of this match... Well, actually, no, I would say, realistically, Rin, for how much of the match he kind of spent sleeping, I would say this game really has been relatively balanced in terms of character impact. Like, obviously, Isagi had his big opening impact. Then we kind of went down the Kaiser. Wow, we had a lot of arcs. The game, at least to me, I know some people are saying the pacing is trash. I've seen it in my comments, I've seen it elsewhere. But at least to me, now I'm thinking about it, a lot has happened in this game that despite, to me, it feeling like we haven't actually been here that long. I know we've been here for months at this point. Interesting. I think it's because I read so many other manga at the same time, review so many other manga, that like, for some reason, it's just not clicking in my brain that we've been here for a while. But we had the Shido goal. Then we had the Kunigami suppression arc, or part of the story. Then we had the Isagi goal. Then we had the Kaiser goal, that whole arc. We had the Kyoto and his backstory. Like, we had a lot. And now, of course, we just had Rin and his further backstory and his awakening. So we've had a lot so far. But yeah, I guess, technically speaking, a lot of the game was kind of on autopilot until Rin woke up into his destroyer ego, which is sort of like fundamentally altered the pitch. And obviously, he's had stupid moments. Like I said, if they lose this game, it's because Rin didn't score. If they lose this game, it's because Rin just dumb behind didn't score when he had that chance. So, yeah, I'd say in terms of the turning point of the match not being a basic match anymore, the impetus to really wake everybody up and really... like, get people tweaking a little bit? Yeah, technically, it would be Rin Itoshi, the Great Destroyer. And it's interesting to see Ego acknowledge that. Especially, since Ego's here, I want to see his opinion on Rin. Because, for all intents and purposes, Ego should hate Rin. Because that is the most inefficient thing possible. Like, I get it. Obviously, challenge is challenge, and you always want to be driven by challenge. You don't want to just be living a generic flatline. You always want to enjoy challenge, but like, you don't want to get in your own way. So I wonder if Ego has any issues with Rin literally stopping the play and restarting it, and literally getting in his own way. But let's see. Henri. I'm giving you the generic female voice. I forget how long it's been since I've seen you too. I can't believe Julian Loki actually wants to take the field. He hasn't played once up till now. Our views just spiked. We're the #1 trending topic on social media worldwide. This is so crazy. That is impressive. I mean, once again, we don't know like the scale of other things in this universe, but still, that's very impressive. Especially considering that has to be by like purely word of, well, maybe. I guess people would be tweeting about it. But still, technically, I'd say that's word of mouth for the views to spike only just here and now. That meant that Rin and his goal and his crash shot and everything like that went crazy so quickly, and Loki getting on the pitch went crazy so quickly that everyone started tweeting about it, and then everyone hopped on Blue Lock TV. Because again, this is a streaming service. This isn't on like a channel or anything. People had to like quickly, or if they had it already, hop on, which is very, very impressive. Let's see. That's herd mentality for you. The world just wants to witness a hero. Why like that went? I don't know. I lost the initial ego voice already. I mean, he's right though, kind of in the sense that like humans are social creatures, and thusly we tend to follow each other. That's why typically charismatic leaders get large followings. If you're able to sound good, you're preying naturally on humans' innate instinct to follow other humans. It'd be like that, would it be like that, especially would it be like that. And thusly, I can understand what ego means here. Just ultimately the idea that, yeah, of course, naturally, absolutely, these people would follow, because now it seems like there's an actual opportunity for a hero to be born. And of course, that hero being really up, I'd say honestly up in the air, with the game being at its, really at its, it's at match point now. Anyone could be the hero. It could be the existing hero Noel Noah, it could be the upcoming hero, Loki, Julian. If my brain was like, who? What's his name? They literally just said Julian. Julian Loki. It could be Rinatoshi, the Destroyer. It could be Isagi Yoichi, the Hero King. Heck, it could be. I'm not even gonna joke about it being a Yuguri. I'm not even lie to you like that. But still, there are a lot of options. But of course, we all know our glorious, amazing, legendary, juicy, scrumdiddlyumptious, top tier Hero King Isagi Yoichi will get it, right? Right, for my narrative, for my agenda, it's all for my agenda. All right, it's for the agenda. We do everything for the agenda. I'm gonna do a video on Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta versus Kaba. All for the agenda. Let's see. And geniuses attract one another. At the hottest place in the world, we're about to see an incredible finale. But don't misjudge, and don't fly too high. Don't you dare try to become geniuses. Huh? Oh, my little prodigies. That is a little bit freaky. I mean, I get it. He literally just ate. But, Ego, don't be licking your lips talking about these kids like that, Ego. You only got like 5 people in the whole verse. We're like 18. But, hey, technically, this is ultimately Ego's dream. Turning Blue Lock into the hottest place in the world. Well, actually, no. Creating the #1 striker is his dream. But Blue Lock becoming the #1 place in the world, the hottest place, that's kind of what he advertised. When he was initially proposing the Blue Lock project with all those investors and with whatever the Tanuki guy's name is, the leader, I think Budasata. That's what he promised, and look at that, he did it. Though, of course, this is for the final match, and now it's over. Right? Like, once this match is over, and once we get the results of Manshine versus Barcha, this is it. This league is done, which is interesting. Once again, so much, but I guess limited time events do work, but so much R&D had to go into this that I hope it gets repurposed somewhere else in the universe, because there's a lot to just, let's see. But look at Isagi Yoichi all fired up. He's like, I can't. I am the MC. I won't lose. Yes, Isagi. You won't lose. Do it for the sake of my agenda. But let's review where we're at. PXG has swapped out their defenders, Gabin, and swapped in their master. Okay. Ooh, interesting. So let's see this field format. Really? Wait a minute. Where's Loki? Oh, okay. I thought I was about to say that barely looks like Loki though. All right, this is a mad dangerous team format right now. Especially like what? Igakuri's gonna have to play defense against these 3. I guess Noah too, but like this is the trio he's playing defense against. He should be tough. Oh, right. No, we have no speedsters on the pitch. We have what? 3 speedsters in the BM lineup. We have Yukimaya, my son, but admittedly my son is tired. My baby boy, he's tired, all right? He's eepy, so let him get some rest. And we have Tepe. I know we forget he's there, but like the Pikachu-eyed guy, we had him too. But no speedsters. None at all. I guess because they'd all lose to Loki, because he is the fastest, but still, like, not a single speedster on the pitch. Noah. Are we tweaking to deal with this trio? That's the talk of Charles, who's, he hasn't awakened, at least in my opinion. I think someone pointed out beautifully in the last review the idea that Loki may have fumbled the bag a little bit, because ultimately Charles isn't awakened. He's just doing the exact same thing he did before, only because Rin was contrarian. If Loki tries to play traditionally with Charles is going to be like, Cool story, Unk. Don't really feel like doing. Oh, I also saw that Charles Volume cover came out. It's a pretty neat cover. It's brown though. It's weird brown though. Also, he's a lot. I thought his hair color would be a lot more saturated based on the one color page that was released a few weeks back. But still, that aside, I don't know. I agree with that commenter. They went into the idea that Loki fumbled the bag, or at least fumbled the bag accidentally on Charles' awakening because he thought Charles awakened when ultimately Charles didn't awaken. Because Charles is doing the exact same things he would do before, simply because Rin caught his attention as he was contrarian. Meanwhile, Loki, who plays purely by efficiency, presumably, likely wouldn't spark Charles' interest, and thusly he'd kind of be useless to Loki, at least as he is now. So, interesting. I wonder how that's going to play out. Because obviously, I mean, maybe Loki scores and just ends the game, but he kind of crazy. We'll see.
On the other side, BM has swapped out 2 players. Rensuke.
Someone told me how to pronounce it. It's not. I always say Rensuke, but I think it's like Rensuke.
Rensuke Kunigami and Ranse Corona are out.
I'm so sorry for you, bro. Man, I'm not gonna lie to you, dog. I really ain't gonna. I mean, I'll have to think about it more in depth. But I ain't gonna lie to you. The wild card is like. It worked because it helped Isagi get the left shot volley and the 50-50. Like, ultimately, wildcard did help Isagi and Kunigami, but I don't know. I feel so bad for Kunigami. If he doesn't hit the pitch, if we do end the game with the matches on the pitch, and Kunigami finishes the deal Aegis League sitting down on the bench, wow, that's embarrassing. Let's see.
And my son and Ranse Corona are out, and Master Noah and Gurimu Igarashi are going in.
He said, I never got that. I seen people do that. Whenever I was like back in the day when I would do track, I would slap my legs to make sure they were like woken up. You know, anytime being still, especially if you're sitting down while watching other events go on, like your legs can get tired. So, but typically you would, and I would walk around before my event just to make sure everything was warmed up. But still, I get doing this because typically I can't feel it. I never got the idea. People do that. They do this, like they bang the side of their face, they bang their head. That just hurts. It doesn't do anything. It just annoys me. But still, people do it. So, then again, it's Igaguri. So am I really shocked that he's whack? Let's see.
Masanoa and Gurimu Igarashi are coming in. Also, regarding the contact play during the goal attempt, for tackling a player after the ball had been kicked, Yoichi Isagi.
What? But Rin ran in there hit. What? Isagi got a yellow card for that? For what? Oh, shut the heck up. Yeah, Isagi, what? They gave my boy a yellow. Is that the first yellow card we've got? I think the only other card we've seen is a red card. And that was when it was like intentional. When Kuon did it 5 years ago. Am I even exaggerating about 5 years ago? I may not be. Luck is longer than JJK. But obviously JJK predates it, I do believe. Darn. It may have actually been. When was first selection? Golly, it's been a minute. But still, is this the only man? Oh, straight yellow card? At least he didn't get booted out the game, but that's crazy. So now we care about what man? That's a little bit goofy. I ain't gonna lie.
You have a duty to try and kill me until you die.
I've clowned it before, I'll clown it again. I know, I think I get it. Kill me until you die, or die, you're gonna die until you're dead. Like, I just sound so stupid to me. Like, I don't get it. I'm gonna make sure you run until you've ran. Okay? I'm gonna make sure this one, it sounds, I'm gonna make you drink until you've drank enough. Like, okay, bro. That's a natural byproduct of, like, doing the initial action you say. Why would you say, it just doesn't make any sense to me. It's almost as bad as the emoji talk. Keyword almost. Shido, Charles, you both worry me. That's your capacity of functional human beings. Let's see. Bite me, you freak. I'm not some stepping stone for your evolution. I would say all that. Loki, you are. And I'm not talking about the soccer player. Now, Loki, you got R just a stepping stone, Isagi. But then you step back on him. Like, ultimately, rivals or anybody who competes with you, in my opinion, are stepping stones for your further growth. stepping stones to your further evolution. Every challenge in life is ultimately a stepping stone for you to overcome. Now, of course, sometimes you can try to step on that stone and then fall backwards, and then you just have to get back up. You can make mistakes, and even the same mistake over and over again. But typically, every bit of challenge, including other people, are stepping stones for your evolution. And you can be stepping stones for somebody else. I know people who've gotten better off of me. Just like, legitimately, they've used me as a training dummy and then just absolutely surpassed me. And then I'll go back and try to surpass them. It's a never-ending cycle of being stepped on. It's kind of like, basically think of the Ouroboros, the dragon that's constantly eating its own tail. That's kind of what life is. It's just interactions with other people. But I guess you could say, like, it would be like the infinity sign, but except born of two different species constantly chasing each other. That would be the equivalent of what Isagi is experiencing right now. Because ultimately, that's all him and Rin have been. Rin made Isagi better, Isagi made Rin better, Rin made Isagi better, Isagi made Rin better. So, like, this back and forth has always been there, Isagi.
So, unfortunately, you are but a stepping stone. But now you must turn him to the stone that must be stabbed.
Let's see. I love how Loki's like, hey, Rin,
you better let me score. Let's see. My life doesn't exist to serve yours. The next point will be the last goal, which determines the entire game. What kind of finale will we witness during the Masters' 3 minutes of the Star Chain system? The score is tied 2-2 in the final match of the Neo Egoist League.
Oh, so is Barcher versus Manshine already over? They're saying the final match as if that's not happening. Well, I mean, I guess maybe they're both running at the same time. But darn, I feel bad for them because those are what, the two loser teams versus watching the two top teams? No one's watching Barcher versus Manshine. So maybe that's why they call it the final match, because it's a little bit rough. Oh. His one little homie's watching him. You saw you gotta win. For the agenda. Because I like the character more. And for the agenda.
All is for the agenda. Even the agenda is for the agenda.
We'll see. But sorry, let's see. I'll win with my goal. Oh, wait, Isagi. Kaiser is in stuff. Wait a minute. Hold on, what did I miss? Did I miss something? Wait. How did I miss that? Look at that. It took him long enough. Look at this. Okay, now this a crazy trio right there. This a wild trio right there. We got Geyser, Big Shaggy, and Noah on the cube. It's gonna be a delicious 30 bro. We got a yours over. I can see the vision. That's that back to the Ness arc is gonna come to a close too. Ooh. I'm getting a solid whiff of peak fiction. Oh wait. I think I forgot to pre-draw at the start. I think. Did I? Gosh darn it, this is why I shouldn't record half conscious. Let's see. But look at us. I still don't get it though. Noah, who are these two? And why do you want to slap them off so much? Why are they still on the pitch? Put Yuki Maya here. Put Teba here. You need speedsters, bro. Why are these two on the pitch? But still. Look at the dual striker lead. Isagi and Kaiser finally made equal. Let's see how Kaiser lets that slide. I feel like he shouldn't. The fact that Noah is the one bad at the bottom. Isagi on my toes. They're curling a little bit. They're curled a lot. They're curled maximally. Let's see. I'll win with my own goal.
And the whole world is watching as the last battle starts.
Whew. Oh, Isagi hit the... You trying to be on the thumbnail, ain't you, Isagi? I see you get on that thumbnail there, my boy. Let's see. Ooh. Shido, what you better cook? Now I think about it. Shido ain't got nobody to lock him down no more. Shido, you better cook. No one is here. So in these 3 minutes, I'll prove to everyone that I'm a genius too.
What did Ego say?
Don't you dare try to become geniuses. Uh-oh. Isagi, I'm happy you're self-glazing right now, bro, but it's the self-glaze that's the most dangerous. First, it starts off by saying you're him. Then it starts off by saying you're really him. And it really starts to develop into too much ego. Uh-oh. But let's see. Shido, is he gonna get hit with the mix? This is a terrifying scenario to be in, though. Like, obviously we can't say Kaiser, but like, just having the best player in the world charge at you, and Isagi, who isn't the best player in the world or anything, but still a really competent player. As if I'm Shido, I'm like, why do I have to run these ones? My ankles. I'd be in so much mental agony. Let's see.
The level of play right now is undeniably world class.
Oh! And he broke right past Shido. That was a clean.
And the adaptability genius, Yoichi Isagi, is going to control the fit. Please, Isagi, please don't get done. Where's Loki? Where's Loki? Where's Loki, bro?
Oh, he suck!
He's clean. He's clean. He's clean. He's clean. No simple.
He's clean, no, and simple. He's clean, no, and he's a speedster. Now that's what you call. Did Isagi just get perception blitz, bro? Isagi, what are you looking at? What are you looking at? Where are you looking? The ball's not there. I knew I could smell something was up the moment he started glazing himself. It never goes that smooth. The moment Isagi, you know, I think about it every single time Isagi glazes himself, he messes up. The moment he started glazing himself against Rin scored on him. The moment he started glazing himself against Rin before that, Rin grabbed him by the collar. The moment he started glazing himself against Rin, in between those two moments, is when Rin first awakened. So, like, Isagi, I hate to say it, bro, because I love you, big dog, but I'm happy you get your confidence up and hop off your own tip. It's just leading to your own failure, bro. What? Getting perception blitzed by someone your same age is crazy. Crazy. Admittedly, I was never the fastest kid, but I never got perception. maybe young me, because young me was like super big, like, and not big as in big, but like big as in big, like I was a roly poly. So like, whenever we played tag, you know, I was. And be tagged, and then I'd never be able to tag anybody else. But once I got my weight down a little bit, then got my gains up, then I was a little bit Speedy Gonzalez. So I never got perception blitz, especially doing track. But darn, Isagi, that's crazy. That trap was weak and way too slow. He's talking trash too. Yeah, but like, you know what? I'll take it. Because the Master should still be this powerful. Loki should definitely be this powerful. Actually, as the resident speedster of the Masters, yeah. Oh yeah. Especially considering I assume he's going to be it. Like, unless we really do. Once again, Blue Lock can go on basically forever, at least in my opinion. We haven't even gotten to the most interesting dynamic, which will be the really U20 arc, at least in my opinion. That when we see all of our characters probably come together and form a team again, like back in the U20 arc before Neo Eagles League, that's gonna be the most interesting thing ever after all their evolution. But presumably, unless they make it through the U20, win that, and they're in the actual World Cup against Noah, presumably Loki is going to be their final boss. He may even be the U20 final boss, depending on how this match goes. So it makes sense that Isagi would be challenged by him here, and that Loki still has to be this like undeniable god tier. Like he has to be. Because we already have Isagi rivaling New Gen 11, so we can't really have him start rivaling the gods, or else, like, what's the point of him? And by them, I mean, like, the gods, not Isagi Uchi himself. So it makes sense that Loki would come in and just speed on, bro. No, they're gonna be right. No. The Ikiguri fans, they're gonna be right. But the vision was laid down. I mentally prepped. Let's see. The slow ones die first. That's just the law of nature. I mean, he's not wrong, actually. I'm about to be like, is that true? Kinda. I can't think of what... The only example I can think of a creature where speed is either, like, a detriment or not as useful as it could be is, like, cheetahs. Because cheetahs have specs so high into speed that, like, the rest of their stats suck. To the point where they're, like, inbreeding. Like, like, cheetahs are about to die out because of how bad they are at, like, being creatures. Of course, on top of, like, climate change and human destruction of the environment. But that's, like, the only creature I can think every single time you want to be the fastest. I'm thinking of swordfish. I'm thinking of those birds that dive bomb at top 3. I'm thinking, like, you want speed. Because speed always goes crazy. So, yeah, I get it. And he's right. The slow ones die first. That is just the law of nature. And that's why, honestly... Even in fighting games, unless you're like in a game where weight classes don't really fully exist, it's just size, like fighters. Think of the only like heavy that's like a top tier all the time I don't, because of the games I play at least is like, I think Kazuya. I think he counts as a heavy. It's him. Because heavies typically suck because they're big and slow. You lose all the top tier characters who are typically at least decently fast. So yeah, the slow ones do die first. But let's see. Okay. Time to blast off. I swear, if he should blitz, that's the thing though, he should literally blitz the entire field. Who's stopping him? Who stop? We're cooked. Let's see. Gee, you did it. This man is literally bending space, bro. Okay, okay. We talking about glazing, but I mean, you gotta do it. He likely is the final boss. They should have called it God War, bro. What? He's so hell. I love him though. He's so clean. He's so clean with it. My clean Mbappe ripoff, bro. Look at him. Is that it? Is that the stance? I'm about to. Wow, he's fast. Raichi, you got through third selection, broski. You know this. Let's see. His stride is nuts. Speedy fella. Let's see. Is this guy why are you all surprised? Y'all all had to deal. Isagi, you specifically had to deal with this. Unless this is meant to imply that he's going. Oh, he does have the black skeleton, which implies he's in reflex. Yeah, he's in reflex right now. So maybe he is just going faster than he ever was during the world match. But like, I'm pretty sure. I know at least Isagi has encountered this dog. You've seen the tech before. You know your whole blitz levels below this man. Well, let's see. I wonder if Shigiri will ever get this fast for Zantetsu. But let's see. Thinking and logic are meaningless here. No matter how much I try to get stronger, bit by bit, this is the abuse of physical talent. Pure speed. Yeah. If I could spec into one thing, it wouldn't be strength, it wouldn't be defense, it wouldn't even be skill, it'd be speed. Straight speed. The only thing I'd worry about is like if someone has like a weapon that's long range, that'd be cooked. But I'd be cooked regardless, no matter what I swag into that, because weapons are weapons. But like, speed is good in almost every sport. I can't think of a single sport where you actually want to be slow in anything. Off the top of my dome, any physical sport, you don't want to be slow in track. You don't even really want to be slow in throwing for the field part of track. You don't want to be slow in basketball. You don't want to be slow in baseball. You don't want to be slow in football, American, or soccer. You don't want to be slow in any sport. So yeah, speed, it's always a good trait to have. And typically the faster you are, the quicker you can overwhelm. And even then, running into people like Isagi who are really, really good at like reading mix-ups and like setting up and downloading your game plan, that's all cool and all, but they can't react. The mix-ups you can run go crazy. Let's see. One-on-one won't work. We need at least 2 guys on him. Yep. And he just immediately gives the ball. Let's see. Yo. Mocking Rin is crazy. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. I get it. I see you, Loki. You can have the last point, tongue master-son. Oh, look at Loki being nice. Look at Loki being clean with it. But he's like, yeah, we're done. Oh, Igaguri. It's gonna be Igaguriated. Such a patronizing master. I mean, Rin, put that tongue away, bro. Both of you freaks. But then again, Loki's doing it to mock you. So, let's see. What? Is it over? In just one play? Ooh, what is this? Wait a second. Hold on. Before I get to hating, what is this aura, though? Why does that aura look... Igaguri? Looks kind of clean with the aura? What is this? Hail the 3 treasures! Ooh, what is this? Ball out? What's your deal? Igaguri with the... Ooh, wow. That did not look pleasant. But darn, is this like his 4th? Well, no. This is only, I think it's only his 2nd back tackle, but still, it's interesting. He's been getting into a lot of these. But boom, Renitoshi, foul. What? Nice one, Igaguri. Secret technique. Genius killer Malaysia. Guys, darn, of course it's gonna be Igaguri. Chapter speak. I admit it. His aura's even clean. You know, I don't hate Igaguri like I hate Panda from JJK, so I can respect the hustle. I can respect the hustle. Everyone who's been waiting for it, theorizing it, it's been well laid out. There's really nothing here for me to get angry at for Igaguri's utilization. He's been training to do fouls. He's been training for this. And honestly, if he has any hope of getting into the top 23, he needs to be doing things like this. And shutting down Rin this simply, even if it is in one of the more embarrassing ways, being a foul victim, it still works. And it plays with the fact that Isagi got a foul. And it even plays into the idea that was mentioned way back when by someone in the comment section. The idea that ultimately the way to beat Rin is to not play into his games. And in fact, if anything, use the fact that he plays games to do something like this. To draw fouls. To abuse his weakness. The only issue is is if Loki ever gets it in his head to just score himself. Because I don't think Igaguri is stopping him. Notably, a big part of everyone's theory for Igaguri is that he's going to stop Loki specifically in order to get really, really high value. And while stopping Rin is obviously high value, he's the #1 player in Blue Lock right now. If Loki just decides to move, Igaguri's cooked. So we gotta hope he doesn't give it to Loki, and we always gotta hope that Igaguri picks right or someone else helps Igaguri. Because Shido's still an option. He doesn't appear in the back chunk of this chapter, but Shido is still entirely an option. And Charles is still a wild card. So there's still a bunch up in the air, but the chapter is pretty gash. I'll admit it to the Igaguri fans. I'll extend a hand. We can shake on that. But if you made it all the way to the end of this video, please leave chains. These actually do kind of look like chains. Leave chains. CHAINS chains in the comment section down below. I did thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that little notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, I do happen to have a Patreon down below where you can support me for as low as $1 things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. You can now become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. Those perks will include the live reactions to every other series I happen to review, ad variations of all my videos, and become a $25 patron or a $25 member. You can order whatever video you want. Also, I do have a link to my Ko-Fi in the description down below. You can drop 5 beans for a short video, 25 beans for a long video, or any beans at all. Any support is always greatly appreciated. Now, I'd like to thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is That Guy with a Pencil, writing off. I'd like to give a thank you to our $3 members: Zara, Greyhound, Eternal Flame, NMA, Real Rare, Red Wolf 4765, Astro, Brandon Payne, G Prosper, and Glacier XZ. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $5 patrons: Midnight Lord 21, Kevin Encarnacion, Sean, Igneel Lind, and A+A. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $7 members: Fine and Austin Wimberly, A Uchiha, along with Yuki Ally. And I'd like to give a big ol' thank you to our $10 members: Robbie Uchiha, Jay Warrior, and AZ Void. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $10 patrons: Overlord Zero, Joaquin Munoz, and Idem Okami. And I'd like to give a final, giga, legendary, superhuman, beyond the bounds of reality thank you to our That Guy with a Pencil tier patron. Okay. Calvin Elder.